श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्
गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्
श्याम्बरधरम् विष्णुम् शशिवर्णम् चतुर्भुजम् प्रसन्नवदनम् ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये अगजाननपद्मार्कम् गजाननमहर्निशम् अनेकदम् तम् भक्तानाम् एकदन्तम् उपास्महे अगज्ञानानन्दमयम् देवम् निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारम् सर्वविद्यानाम् अयग्रीवमुपास्महे सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते भयेभ्यः पापेभ्यः त्राहिनो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तुते चतुर्भुजे चन्द्रकलावतंसे कुचोन्नते कुङ्कुम रागशोणे पुण्ड्रेक्षु पाशाङ्कुश पुष्पबाणहस्ते नमस्ते जगदेकमाता ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ललिताम्बिकायै नमः. Now I am reading the Dhyana Slokam of Saundarya Lahari. Om Lauhitya Nityita Japa Tasum Kusumanagam Pashankusau Dhanurishu Napi Dharayantim Tamrekshanam Arunamalya Vishesha Bhusham Tambula Purita Mukhim Tripuram Namami Tambula Purita Mukhim Tripuram Namami. Om. We have been making a big journey of trying to know about Goddess Tripura Sundari, who is the Aradhya Devata for especially Sri Vidyopasana, which is taken to be as a Brahma Vidya, something like Savitri Upasana, that is Gayatri Upasana. So very few Brahma Vidyas are there. So what is Brahma Vidya is that we all talk about this Brahma, the highest supreme being, and now this Lalita Parameswari is not much different, because Shankaracharya has described her as Parabrahma Mahishi. So both of them have got the Mahishi, the wife, the consort, both of them have got equal potency to be able to bless the emancipation and all that. But we have to meditate upon the goddess slowly so that we will be able to realize her exquisite Saundarya from all angles. And that Saundarya is the only one source for anybody to get rid of all kinds of calamities or difficulties on one hand, at the same time to get success and happiness and smooth living. That's why, and moreover, Shankaracharya's Saundarya Lahari is so exclusively great that Mantra Shastra, Tantra Shastra, Yoga Shastra, and all those Shastras have got their interpretation made from the vocabulary of Saundarya Lahari, because Shankaracharya, the Guru, the author, has absolute karuna of Devi, and we have been talking about Devi's different parts of the body, the members of the body, and we have come down up to the feet, and still when we have come to the padas, because only the padas are free for Tripura Sundari to bless us very much, because her hands are busy with one or the other weapons. Therefore, her looks, one, and her pada, these are the only two free things through which she will be able to bless us and attend to our needs. Therefore, we have covered in the previous stanza, talking about the pada, kamala of Devi, and also we talked about the fingers and their nails. because every part of our body is divine and it has its own purpose and application, and so thereby Shankaracharya has given that kind of clue to all of us that look spiritually and derive all benefits. So in the 89th stanza, we have seen that the celestial women simply fold their hands to respect to the feet of Devi, and whose brilliance is excelling that of the brilliance of their hands folded. So, and also we have seen that this particular 89th sloka is used for pain relief, success in mechanical works, and so on and so forth. Now again, in the next sloka which we have got to do, the 90th one, we are going to see the more beauty and employment and benefit by making our devotion to our feet. And moreover, here the poet is trying to advise us to have some metaphorical change to her feet, and that we are going to see now as we describe it. Now I am reading the 90th sloka, the last 10th dasaka of that. Om dadane dinebhyah sriyam anishamasa anusarusi amandam saundaryam prakaramaravidam vikirati tava asmin mandara stapaka subhage yatu charane nimajjan majjivaha karana charanai shacharnatam. I repeat, dadane dinebhyah priyamani samashalu sadrusi amandam saundaryam prakarama karvindam vikirati tavasmin mandarastapaka subhage yadu charane nimajjan majjivaha karana charanai shacharnatam. Here Parameswari has been described as Subhaga, highly lucky, fortunate goddess. Because she is highly fortunate goddess, she can also give the Bhaga, Aishwarya, Sampada, Saundarya, Ananda, etc. So Sukham Bhagaha is Subhagaha. And moreover, whatever Bhaga or Kanti or brilliance or luck that is provided, it should be commensurate to our levels, and also such that we will be able to experience the benefits of that. Such type of levels are there in Goddess Tripura Sundari. So here Shankara calls her as Subhage. And here, what is she doing? Anisham, always 24 hours. No time break or anything like that. She is constantly available for us. That's why she is called Anisham, always. And Dinebhyah Asharu Sadrusi Triyam Dadana. Goddess is providing the Sriyam, the Sampada, and also Asanu Sadrusi. That we have got to stress. That her feet are so powerful enough to grant always wealth and happiness to all her devotees, and also fulfillment of the wants and suitably. That's what important, because we should be able to digest or experience whatever wealth and blessings that God gives, commensurate to our capacities. That's why here Shankara says Ashanu, because Mahasambrajya Pradayinye Namo Namaha and Ishtartha Siddhidayinye Namo Namaha. In Lalita Sahasranama, she has her capacities. Then if Maharaja Chakravarti were to make prayer, and for him, what kind of fulfillment or benefit? Mahasamrajya. He wants Samrajya. He wants land. He wants authority. And that she would grant to him. But for other people, they are also wanting, desires fulfillment, but she knows who is who, what is who, and whatever that they deserve. So thereby Shankaracharya is telling that Goddess Tripura Sundari would not simply dump wealth upon people, but she has the judicious management as to provide blessings and benefits. Asha anu sadusi. So whatever asha is there, and sadusi is quite suitable to that. She's able to do it. And that job she's doing always. Dinebhya, dinas are seekers. All, unless you submit completely yourself before the feet of the Godhead, as a surrender, say that something like Sishyasteham Shadimam Prapannam. I have nothing personal to claim. I am just submitting everything before your feet. I am nobody before you. If that kind of ahankara nasha and namrata were to be shown before the power of authority, that is Tripura Sundari, then what does she do? Amandam saundarya prakara makaravindam vikarati. And also, amandam means very much, she is just showing the lot of amandam, lot of blessings, honey-like blessings to all people. Aravindam vikirati saundaryam amandam. As also your feet are giving forth the honey of blessings, because the blessings is like the honey, sweet. And sweet honey has got number of Ayurvedic qualities, as we know. It immediately provides a lot of energy. The moment you take honey regularly, it will give us immediate push of energy in our body. And therefore, that kind of energy is amandam. Mandam is slow. Amandam is quick. So quick energy is being given to us. Accordingly, her feet are able to give that saundaryam, amandam vikirati. And again, tava asmin mandara stabaka subhage yatu charane nimajjan majjiva karana charanai shakchanata majjiva. May I be now here, the devotee imagines that he wants to become a butterfly. Shakcharanata, a butterfly having the 6 feet. So, karana charanaihi mat jivaha nimajjan. It must be, I should become a butterfly hovering around your feet, the lotus feet, because the nature of the butterfly is to hover over the flowers to suck honey. And therefore, here also, the poet, the devotee is asked to become a butterfly with 6 feet, keeping in mind and there are, what are these 6? We have the karmendriyas, jnanendriyas, and antakarnas are there. 4 antakarnas are there. Buddhi, ahankara, chitta, and so therefore plus mind also is added there. Therefore I have making a 6 feet creature I want to become. So here the mandara flowers, most fragrant flowers, they have been brought here because the bees will go more and more constantly hovering over the beautiful mandara flowers. And moreover, mandara flowers are liked by the gods and they have got good fragrance too. And therefore, to catch up the fragrance, we have to become the butterflies and go around. So, and moreover, we are all dinas. There is all dinas means deserving kindness. That means we don't have positive is there. When positive is there, when mind is empty, something can be filled in positive. That's why when we surrender with absolute surrender mind, free mind, naturally she will take advantage of the fingers. So therefore here is this compatible desires for fulfillment she is given. And therefore there is the Padavandana of Devi, and it is enchanting, and we becoming the butterflies. And here we have got to note the word Majjivaha Karana Charanaihi Shakcharnatam Yatu. Amma, make my jiva life, the pranam, because Sharira is there. And Sharira is really Deha, Rupa, and all that when there is Jiva inside us. And if Jiva leaves, the prana leaves the body, it is a dead body. I think so. We always make connection to the Atma or the Jiva inside us. We appeal to that. So, Karana Charanaihi, so Charana has that, and Karana Charana means that is which are workable. And all the Charanas are being wonderful. So, my Nimajyatu, you have to mark that it must get almost merged into that. Nimajjana means becoming one with it. So, Mandara Stapaka Charane Nimajyatu. So, may my life turn into butterfly with 6 feet in the form of my Panchendriyas. Panchendriyas plus Manas. They become 6. And so, unless you give up any kind of claim over the Panchendriyas and Manas and become completely devoted to her, she will take care of us. That's why in Lalita Sahasranam also we have same concept that we have to be very much attentive to her feet, to her grace. And so then she will take hold of our desires and she will bless us all kinds of wealth. You know, Sriyam is a wonderful word which refers to the happiness and health, physical, mental and spiritual. Because when we have seen Sriyam Lakshmim Upasmahe in Sri Suktam, which is the base for the entire Sri Vidya to rise up, so that therefrom only the Sri Vidya concept and the practice, etc. begin up. So, she is called Sri Devi. So, that Devi is able to give Amandam Saundaryam Asubhagatvam she is giving. So, we have to surrender all our senses, all our personal ego and all that. Then she will definitely take attention upon us. Therefore, here we have got a beautiful thought given by our Acharya that we want to become something different. So, this kind of idea is interesting because to be closer to the God, we have to become something. As it is, we cannot be closer. But that's why in yoga class, when you do yoga, you are all asked to close your eyes and observe the breath and then meditation. So when once you close your eye, that means all attractions are shut and inner mind, inner eye becomes active. Then you will be able to traverse long distance and no limitation for that. And you can catch the Parameshwari's location or the Parabrahma location and the big scope. And people are always connected to the Manasu, Buddhi, Ahankara and Chitta. These are Antakaranas. So in Nirvana Shatka, Shankara has given us a clue that I am not the mind, I am not the Buddhi, I am not the Ahankara, and I am not the Chitta. Then who are you? Shiva Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. In 6 slokas, he keeps on hammering on our head, you are Shivananda Rupa. You are just Shiva Rupa, Ananda Rupa. Shiva Ananda Rupa and Shivoham Shivoham. So here we have got Shiva Ananda, peaceful bliss. So when the bliss experienced is quite no commotion, completely calm, tranquil, then it is one wonderful state. And that too, Chidananda Rupa, is it not? So where is the Ananda, real Ananda placed? We have to look for the Ananda of the Chidakasha. Because Amma has come up, Chidakri Kunda Sambhuta, Devatari Samujjata. Why at all she has to emerge out from the Chitakunda? Because she has to do some noble activities. Devakarya is a noble activity. What is a noble activity? To to kill all that negativity, all that evil, all that troubles the people born upon the land. That's why Majjivaha. Look at that. So we have to gather the Jiva in a proper direction. When Jiva has been very well taken care, especially when you give up this Ahankara and all that, then Jiva becomes pure. The Atma becomes pure, and with that kind of pure Atma, you can imagine to be a butterfly which can not leave the area or influence or magnetic field of the flower. Because somehow, however, it wants to grab the amruta or the honey from the feet of from the flower. Therefore, and when once and again, in order to flinch, when he flinches, in order to suck honey, it will stay on the flower. That means the flower and it become completely merged, become one. Then you have the amruta. Here we see how much of metaphor is there, and and how much of instruction is there for having good devotion to Goddess. So that means in Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna is always touching upon the 4 points. Jiva, Atma, then Indriyas, then Manas, then Buddhi. So whatever teaching that Krishna gave in the entire Bhagavad Gita is to culture them, is to discipline them. Here also, in the same lines, our Acharya is telling that you should make your Jiva merged absolutely at the feet of Devi, something like the butterfly. And it has got Satcharana, it has got 6 feet. You see, we always talk about the bipeds, quadruped. And bipeds are the human beings, 2-legged animals, and 4-legged animals. Now this is a 6-legged animals. More legs are there. And when there are more legs, it has its own advantage and light to flight. That's why the 6 feet of bee are so completely absorbed onto the flower, so that and also the flower is not at all disturbed. Whenever a butterfly flinches or bee flinches upon the flower is not. That's what Kalidasa says, that the weight of a butterfly, the flower can bear, not that of any other fly or any other thing, because the flower is so tender, delicate, and containing full of honey and sweetness in that. So, this particular sloka, that way, is having beautiful suggestion to us that you have to get rid of whatever personal unfortunate qualities are there, and whatever the Prithvi, Aptejo, Vayurakasha situations also in the body, and they're equal. And then Manas is important. It is said, Mana eva karanam bandha mokshayoho. Because from mind only the Indriyas act, from mind only the Buddhi, Ahankara, Chitta will also come. Therefore, if we apply more attention for the disciplining of the mind, all other things will automatically get checked. That's why Krishna always Mayarpita Mano Buddhi, Mayi Sanyasya, Matparaha. You understand? Mayi. Krishna is shouting number of times, because at that juncture Arjuna's mind was not at all stable. It dropped down from the standards of Jiva Dharma. So it was the Manasu, Buddhi, Ahankara, Chitta. These are all the additional things which are stationed in human body. But generally people do not remember all these, but they always bother about their every time in our Veda class, Apyayantu mamangani vak pranas chakshusrotra matho balamindriyani cha sarvani. So we always make prayer for the Apyayamanana, or getting pleased and happy to all members of our body. When the all members of the body are pleasant, then you will have some scope for devotion, and with that devotion you will have the chance of getting the Aravinda, Makarandam from the Aravinda, Padaravinda of Parameswari, because her Padaravindas are vikirati, means sprinkling down. Vikarina means trying to, ready to shower, ready to give. That means there is nothing, no reservation. Whoever goes to the feet, all are eligible to enjoy the honey of blessings from that. And therefore, because Parameswari is Subhaje, so now we are requesting her, Yatu Charane, Jivaha Charane, Yatu Nimajjan. These are key words with which you understand that let my Jiva have this kind of transformation so that I can do it. You must have all observed, tomorrow, next month, you have got festivals coming. Whenever we bring Ganapati to our house, or Gauramma to our house, or any deity, we make Prana Pratishtha. When you make Prana Pratishtha, you must observe. Jiva Mama Jiva, your Jiva is my Jiva, and my Jiva is your Jiva, your Prana is my Prana is your Prana. So that kind of mutual identity is being established between the deity under worship and the sacrificer or Yajamana who is worshipping. That is this Prana Pratishtha spirit that you find. Therefore, the Yatu Charane Nimajjat Madjivaha. And the Jiva, another point to talk about the Jiva, you understand, they say, one Alankarika says, Sariram Jivitenaiva, Smitenaiva Jivitam, Vina Jivitam Yati, Kavyam Yasa. Anyway, Sariram is Jiva, and Jiva must be lightning, or must be shining or bright. Then only the Srila will have validity. Therefore, here our Shankara Guru has referred to the Jiva which wants a spark, which wants that kind of elevated mind. With that elevated mind, it will think of the Charana Kamalas of Devi and also to become the butterfly with 6 feet. So the 6 feet is also symbolically important because Panchendriyas and Manas and our Karnendriyas are one thing. Another thing is that Antahkaranas. So all this unit, we have not only physical body, but also there are 15 more, 6 Karmendriyas and 5 Jnanendriyas and 4 Antahkaranas. So these are only very important, making up the Jiva constitution. Therefore, Shankaracharya being a founder of Advaita system of philosophy, and again helping all people without any prejudice. Because if you can't take the Shastra Granthas, you have got Stotra Granthas. Very, very clear, easy to understand. Therefore, and Stotras are so well done by him. And now, what is the advantage if you happen to repeat this particular sloka constantly for a number of times? Because we always want prayojana, application. When an object is there, the application of the object is important. As we are all seeing, if computer is there, computer applications. If Rigveda is there, Rigveda applications. If sacrifice is there, applications. So in that aspect, mantra and tantra. Mantra is the theory and power, and tantra is the application through which you can empower the power of the base, like that. So when you recite this sloka, it removes all evil effects in the house, outside, and everywhere. You can cow down the evil effects of that, and also attacks by the enemies, and also disappointments, etc. And most important is this is another sloka to make the marriages take place quickly, and also to remove any delays are there for getting the children, aged people, to get married, to get alliances. In fact, this sloka has been experimented. My guru, Dr. B.S. Krishnan from Nagpur, was quoting number of instances where he was able to help those men and women who wanted to get suitable bride and bridegroom and get married. So this is very good for marriage, affecting the marriage also. Already we have come across one, the 44th sloka of Saundaryalahari was also made, because there is the Simantam, there is Sinduram, and like that some the terms are there. Actually, when all mantras have been liable for application or getting some kind of reward and all that, because of the presence of that particular word connected. If that word is there, that word itself is a vibrant energy, is a power emitted by the deity described. Therefore, that power will be able to definitely magically help for the requested. That's why here it is said, the first line, Ashanu Satrusi Priyam Anisham Dadana. Those heroes are those who have got desires. And those dinas who are really significant will be constantly helped by Devi, whatever kind of sriyam, prosperity, health, wealth, growth, etc., that she will be granting. Therefore, this particular sloka is for mundane happiness, super mundane happiness, and spiritual happiness, that are success in spiritual pursuits. So I just read, because I explained, I think you have understood all the words of the sloka. Tadane dinebhyaha sriyam anisham ashanu sadrusi amandam saundaryam prakara makarandam vikirati tava asmin mandara stabaka is the mandara flower bunch. Subhage, oh fortunate Devi, Yatu Charane Nimajjan Majjiva Nimajjan Satcharanatam Yatu. This Yatu is a magic. And the gods are called also as Yatu Dhanas. And even the Yatu is black magic and white magic also, The white magic means which will help you for positivity, growth, and black magic is that to harm others and for no benefit or some benefit. That's why, but Rakshasas practice the Yatu, therefore they are called Yatu Dhanas. That's what, therefore they are highly condemned. But anyway, Yatu though is a verb here, but if you take it as a noun, then you understand that whatever evil likely to come, all that evil is magically removed. Therefore, Nimajjan Majjiva Karana Charanai Shat Charanatam. So to say that if we want to be true devotees, really realizing the grace and blessings of Devi, you have to have Karanas, Antakaranas, etc. being controlled, and 6 is a very symbolic number also. 6 means many. Not only this, the butterfly has got 6 feet, but we have so many aspects filled in our personality. All of them have got to become congruent, focused on the feet of Devi. She will definitely take care of us. So this is what is the effect of the feet of Devi, which will give us Amrutattva. That's why, because Parameswari is Amruteswari, and Amritam is Sravaya. The request is that she must only give you ultimately the Amrita, the sweet nectar, which will be able to make you as Amaras. Immortals and happiness. Now I am going to the 91 sloka. Please observe the pronunciation correctly. Padanyasa krida parichayamiva arabdhu manasaha skalanta te khelam pavanakalahamsa najahati ataha tesham sitsham Suphagamani Manjira Ranita Chaladu Achakshanam Charanakamalam Charu Charite. I can repeat for your convenience. Padanyasa Krida Parichayanivarabdhu Manasaha Skalantaste Khelam Pavanakalahamsa Najahati Atahatesham Sitsham Sukhira Ranita Chalada Chakshanam Charanakamalam Charucharite. Here Parvati has been beautifully given one more expression or compliment to her. Yes. In other words, Shankaracharya, our Guru, is also giving a Namavali, new names, those names which are not found already earlier in Sahasranama or Ashtotara or elsewhere. He is also giving new names to Devi. Actually, her Vaibhava is so great that you can call her in any manner, and therefore the devotees are the persons who will help us to have a sketch and personality details of Devi and Devatas. So here Shankara calls Charu Charite. Charita means the movement. Charita means the history. Charita means character and conduct. So, and how is the character and conduct and behavior, etc., walking styles, etc., of Devi? Charu. Charu means beautiful. There are so many words to be used to describe the beauty, Saundarya, but here he uses the word Charu. Chandra Chamara Charave. Vanabhatta says that, describing about the crescent moon over the head of, or the crest of Lord Shiva, he says, Shiras Chumbi Chandra Chamara Charave. See the Chandra Chamara Charave, there the Chandra's crescent moon is touching the sky point. That means that is Charu, very beautiful. So Charu Charite and Charana Kamalam, Chalad Achakshanam, and also Subhata Mani Manjira Ranitam Siksham. Ammavaru, what is she doing? She is trying to teach the gait, the walking style to Hamsas. Normally all people describe the woman walking or the gait of the woman to that of the Hamsa. Hamsa Naraka, they call it the walking gait just like that of swan or Gajagamana, like that of the elephant. So these are all the beautiful expressions talking about the Gamana, about the movement or the strides of the feet, etc. of beautiful people. Therefore, and she looks as though she is giving training for the Hamsas, Kala Hamsas, which are the pet animals in her palace, and they are learning how to beautifully walk. And how is that? Subhaga Mani Manjira Ranita. For her feet, she has got very beautiful Mani Manjiras, anklets. And the anklets also have also bells. This is the very thing. But in younger days, probably all women will wear the jingling around marriage time or before or after sometime. They wear the jingling anklets too. It's an ornament for ladies. And the respective husbands will recognize who is coming as they come walking. So Shiva is also trying to identify when she is walking towards him with that manjira. And what manjira it is? Mani manjiras, very expensive ones, studded with the different types of gems. And Mani manjira, Ranita is resonant. The manjiras are resonant because she walks so gently with her beautiful lotus feet. Therefore, Subhaga Mani manjira Ranitam Chiksham Tesham and Chalad Achakshanam. So naturally is teaching that. Now let's go to the first lines. Sa see Avalakalahamsa Najahati. All this training that she is giving to the Kalahamsas. Which are the Kalahamsas? The female swans which are the best in her bhavanam. You see, so in olden days, now the Hamsas are actually extinct. You can't see a swan. We only see the picture of swan and we only see all the yatis of rank status being called as Hamsa and Paramahamsa. Because Hamsa is noted to be a Rishi behavior. It is pakka purely vegetarian bird. It will just sustain its life with a soft lotus stalks, and it will have limited food eaten, and it has got special capacity to take only milk, even though the milk is containing water. It is water. You all know about swan's greatness and eternal qualities. And so to say that all sannyasis are atheists who renounce, who want to submit themselves to God, they must try to train themselves to become the nature of a swan. Then only such kind of acharyas are called as Paramahamsa Parivrajaka acharyas. Paramahamsas. Anyway, that's a different one about it. So, but Bhavanakalahamsi, our Shankaracharya Guru is referring to the Bhavanakalahamsas, the Pettikalahamsas. Actually, they are observing when Amma is walking, and they are also following and walking, but they are so intelligent as to learn the walking or gait model. That because so how best, even walking also has got a beauty, and it is also one of the beauty attractions to win the heart of the man or the choice. Therefore, the Bhavanakalahamsas are trying to do that. And again, Padanyasa Krida, I'm just giving the verbal meaning. It's a Krida, it's a sport. All beautiful ladies are supposed to walk in such a manner. Their gait itself is a matter of observation and attraction. Therefore, Padanam Nyasa, Padanyasa, trying to place the feet in a beautiful manner, rhythmic manner. Because the feet are kept in such a rhythmic manner, the anklets whirl, tingling are they produce highly beautiful resonance. Parichayamiva arabdhum manasaha. So, the parichayamiva, although they are familiar with that, and manasaha skalantaha te kelam. Kelam is sport. So, sportfully she is walking and it's very beautiful. This is the idea that is conveyed in this sloka, but the poet is describing in a very beautiful manner for ideal conduct and behavior. Ideal conduct and ideal history, you have to make only Subha. That's why it says Subhakrit Subhamastute. When at all Parameshwari has gone to fight with Bandasura, who is something like the present COVID. COVID, nobody knows when how COVID exists, catches, virus. Similarly, nobody knows how when Bandasura will suck the energy of the opponent. And he just doesn't appear also. He will just absorb, suck the energy. Therefore, before Bandasura, all gods, they wanted to fight with them, but all gods' energies are subtle. Therefore, became nirviriyas. They have no stamina, they have no energy, they have no power to fight Bandasura. So he was a very often the typical Rakshasa, and therefore Bandasura Vadhojyukta Mukhya Sena Samarudabhi Namo Namaha. And also Kirichakranatharuda Dandanatha Prasrutayi Namo Namaha. In our Soundarya group, Madam has put, I think Radhalakshmi Madam also, given a beautiful explanation of that Kirichakranatharuda Dandanatha. Dandanathas are there, the commander-in-chief. All are Varahi is wonderful. Varahi Devata is Dandanatha. So the Dandanathas also are very much active, energetic in the fight with Bandasura. And moreover, this is the 12 Dandanathas. The other ones are there in that Vakhyana, but the Varahi Devata, who is also independently capable of performing havoc in the Rakshasa Sainya, etc. So anyway, I'm going elsewhere. So here, Dhaval Kalahamsa Parichay, the walking gait, yes, I'm sorry, beautiful gait of Devi, the obedient swans which are pets to her in her palace, desire to practice the beautiful gait of style of your own, and therefore you are showing walk modes, stylish walk modes to those Bhavana Hamsas, and that they were able to catch because of the tingling sounds of her anklets. And that's interesting, how that. In fact, the convention is that the gait of the beautiful woman is compared to swans walking from Sagamana, I told you. Then Lalita is described in Lalita Sahasranama also to be Marali Mandagamana. You understand? Marali Mandagamana Mahalavanya Sevadhi Sarvaruna Navadhyangi Sadashiva Kutumbini and so on. They're all experts in that. I guess you read my Lalita Sahasranamam commentary in my own way. I have not read anybody's. It's all purely what Amma gave to me while writing, and that my independent meaning I was able to give and explain that. So, trying to understand it. So many people describe Devi in the mode that they like to, they can understand. But there is a chance for everybody to imagine how the beautiful lady Parameshwari would be like. And Shamala Dandaka, Kalidasa has written describing Amma in so many forums. So there you can see how many forums Devi appears and how the Devi's activities are. But for such great poets and devotees, we don't know the forum stature, walking styles, inspiration, etc. of Devis. And therefore, so Marali, Mandagamana, and Krida, and also it's a Krida Vilasa. The Krida Vilasa, putting the steps in a very beautiful manner. So not in dramas, it is always indicated, if you read any Sanskrit drama, they always put it in brackets, Natyena Gruhitva. So anything on the stage then should be Natya. Natya means activity. It's a Krida Vilasa. There's a particular style with which you make a gait or walking on the stage. So it's a dramatic way to enhance the beauty of the gate on one hand. Secondly, I told you that Hamsa is a symbol of Vedantic achievement. And the Hamsas will never harm anybody. And it is a very beautiful sight when Hamsas are going in groups. So, you understand here, the learning is always two sides, both ways. From Guru, the student learns. From Guru, the student learns, and student learns from Guru. So there is a mutual. Guru-Shishya Sambandha is always promoting their individual understanding and prosperity. That's why we always make a prayer. Sahanavatu, Sahanam Gunaktu. We are all repeating that. Therefore, here also, normally all ladies learn gate from the swan gate. But in this case, Ammavaru, she is also a lady, a beautiful lady. Her gate is a standard of comparison to all these hamsas which have become Upamana, Upameya, exchange. So Upamana becomes Upameya and Upameya becomes Upamana, and that's what it. So this is the real skill, poetic skill and devotion, excellence and heights of the devotee, or here Shankaracharya to say that. And if you see, here you are going to understand the word chala. Chala is something cheating, as though it is comes up, as though, and achakshanam iva. Achakshanam means as though it is instructing. Upadishati iva. Upadesha. You know, Upadesha, what is Upadesha? What is achakshana? Achakshana means, our grammarians tell that Upadesha Adyocharanam. Please remember, Upadesha Adyocharanam by a Guru. The first utterance you have to receive from the mouth of the Guru. Although you know mantras, several mantras, you read, you hear, you all that. But if a mantra was to be a Guru, then that mantra will have unknown, indescribable power. And by repeating, by anusthana of that mantra, the Guru, the Shishya will grow more powerful than the Guru himself. You know, they got Parashurama and many examples in our Mahabharata and scriptures. So, Shishya, therefore, ultimately they say, Shishyadichet Parajayam. The Guru should be so good that he should be able to get Upadeshas. If there is something to be learned from student, the Guru should not hesitate. Therefore, in Taittiriya Upanishad also it is said, Ekekasmatreya Gumso Brahmana Tesham Tvaya Sane Prasvasitavya. Don't think that Guru is all in all, but if students are there, other Gurus are there, to learn, you are ready to learn. So this kind of freedom, especially in the devotion, also is being given. And we have to only learn the type of devotion, the depth of devotion, and the movement of devotion from others, and getting inspired all these things. Therefore, this particular sloka is important for employment of, it relieves pain, and especially connected with the orthopedics. If there are joints pain or bone pain or any surgeries take place, and to make that surgical pain sometimes heal quickly, for all that purposes, this sloka is employed. One. Number two is, any, like in previous sloka, any evil effects are there, and with negativity what prevail of avanas, when we are not able to make the decision appropriately, at that juncture, Amma will give you instruction that you can act like this. That's why how God will work with us through our mind, and our mind again, when it is on the dream state also. The dreams are the medium through which God can give you instructions, God can give you hopes, at the same time they can indicate also the future. Therefore, that kind of opportunity is there. So you know that Ramaraksha Stotra is the dream stotra of that Buddha Kausika Rishi. Even today is very much popular like that. And so this sloka is very much important, And from this sloka, we get Bhulabha and Dhanalabha, Striyam. So if you want some kind of financial lift and all the different benefits, Lakshmi Prapti, Striyam. And for that it is useful. At the same time, if you want to buy land or increase your land, etc., for Maharajas also, because Maharajas cannot keep quiet. They have to expand their kingdom. And unless the Maharajas expand their kingdom, he is not honored more and more Samanta Rajas. That's why you will observe, probably many of you must have gone to Mysore Palace. Yeah, the entrance of the palace, our Maharajas have two temples. One is Rajarajeshwari, another is Bhuvaneshwari. So while going out from the palace and while coming into palace, all Maharajas used to make worship or prayer and namaskara to Bhuvaneshwari and Rajarajeshwari. So you can imagine Rajarajeshwari for victory, Bhuvaneshwari for gain. So Amma, we can keep on talking about this particular sloka more and more, but the time is getting over. So the simple thing is that the walking gait of the Devi is so sportful and beautiful that that indicates how beautiful is her character and conduct, a good standard of comparison to us. And when we remember all that about Hamsas, her gait postures and all that, we will be definitely benefited. And so, making namaskara to Devi, I should say that next I will be going with the next sloka about the Gataste Mancha. It's very important sloka, that 92, don't miss next time, because you always see Devi sitting upon the throne where Shiva forms the mattress and all other four gods. That Drishina, Hari, Rudra, Ishvara, they becoming the supporting code, or what do you call it, supporting wooden pillars, small pillars for her Simhasana. So that kind of seat of Prameshwari has been beautifully described in the 92nd sloka, and it's all to indicate the absolute highest Srungara. Srungara is happiness, success, and moksha. That is being indicated in the next sloka, which we will read in the next session. Thank you very much all. Have a happy time until we meet back again. Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanamastu. Sarvam Sri Matrucharanaravindarpanamastu. Om Tat Satu. Om Tat Satu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sri Ram.
Thank you.
Thank you.